Looking back, everything good in my life started with those two people. Mama had her hands folded every night, talking to heaven long after midnight, praying for protection, praying for grace, praying we'd all find our place. Daddy woke before the morning light, steel-toe boots and a workday fight. Never said much about sacrifice, just lived it every day of his life. We weren't rich by any means, but somehow we had everything, because love filled up the empty spaces money couldn't reach. One taught faith, one taught responsibility. Mama prayed, Daddy worked, that's how this family survived. Mama prayed, Daddy worked, and somehow we always got by. One carried hope, one carried the load, together they carried us all. Mama prayed, Daddy worked, and built a life from almost nothing. Storms rolling through, bills stacked higher than they should, yet somehow panic never stayed long around our place. Mama said God will provide, Daddy nodded and kept working overtime, and watching them taught me something. Faith and effort belong together, not just hoping things improve, not just grinding without truth, but believing while you're building, that's where real strength moves. Faith gave direction, work made it happen. Mama prayed, Daddy worked, that's how this family survived. Mama prayed, Daddy worked, and somehow we always got by. One carried hope, one carried the load, together they carried us all. Mama prayed, Daddy worked, and built a life from almost nothing. I remember storms rolling through, bills stacked higher than they should, yet somehow panic never stayed long around our place. Mama said God will provide, Daddy nodded and kept working overtime, and watching them taught me something. Faith and effort belong together, not just hoping things improve, not just grinding without truth, but believing while you're building, that's where real strength moves. Faith gave direction, work made it happen. Mama prayed, Daddy worked, that's how this family survived. Mama prayed, Daddy worked, and somehow we always got by. One carried hope, one carried the load, together they carried us all. Mama prayed, Daddy worked, and built a life from almost nothing. Heroes don't always wear uniforms. Sometimes they wear aprons, sometimes they wear work boots, and never ask for recognition. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Daddy. Now I understand what they gave, more with every year and every age, because raising a family ain't easy, and carrying responsibility is heavy. If I become half the parent they were, I consider my life a success, because their example still guides me through every challenge ahead. And someday when my children ask how we made it through hard paths, I'll smile and tell them the truth, the same one I learned from those two. Mama prayed, Daddy worked, that's how this family survived. Mama prayed, Daddy worked, and somehow we always got by. One carried hope, one carried the load, Looking back, everything good in my life started with those two people. Mama had her hands folded every night, talking to heaven long after midnight, praying for protection, praying for grace, praying we'd all find our place. Daddy woke before the morning light, steel-toe boots and a workday fight. Never said much about sacrifice, just lived it every day of his life. We weren't rich by any means, but somehow we had everything, because love filled up the empty spaces money couldn't reach. One taught faith, one taught responsibility. Mama prayed, Daddy worked, that's how this family survived. Mama prayed, Daddy worked, and somehow we always got by. One carried hope, one carried the load, together they carried us all. Mama prayed, Daddy worked, and built a life from almost nothing. Hey! I remember storms rolling through, bills stacked higher than they should. Yet somehow panic never stayed long around the place. Mama said God will provide. Daddy nodded and kept working overtime, and watching them taught me something. Faith and never belong together. Not just hoping things improve, not just grinding without truth, but believing while you build it. That's where real strength moves. Faith gave direction, work made it happen. Mama prayed, Daddy worked, that's how this family survived. Mama prayed, Daddy worked, and somehow we always got by. One carried hope, one carried the load, together they carried us all. Mama prayed, Daddy worked, and built a life from almost nothing. Heroes don't always wear uniforms. Sometimes they wear aprons, sometimes they wear work boots, and never ask for recognition. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Daddy. Now I understand what they gave, more with every year and every age, because raising a family ain't easy, and carrying responsibility is heavy. If I become half the parent they were, I consider my life a success, because their example still guides me through every challenge ahead. And someday when my children ask how we made it through hard paths, I'll smile and tell them the truth, the same one I learned from those two. Mama prayed, Daddy worked, that's how this family survived. Mama prayed, Daddy worked, and somehow we always got by. One carried hope, one carried the load, together they carried us all. Mama prayed, Daddy worked, and built a life from almost nothing. Mama prayed, Daddy worked, and the legacy remains. Mama prayed, Daddy worked, in every lesson running through our name. older I get, the more extraordinary ordinary people become. Nobody writes songs about responsibility until they realize it's the greatest adventure. Dreams, a beat up truck and a nervous smile, wondering how we'd make it all worthwhile. The house wasn't much, but it was ours. Fresh paint cover, no scars. Standing in that empty living room, we could already see the future bloom. Everybody celebrates the wedding day. Nobody talks about the years it takes to build a life brick by brick. When reality gets heavy quick, love starts the story. Commitment writes the chapters. The mortgage, the marriage, and the mission. Three things that changed my life. The mortgage taught responsibility. The marriage taught sacrifice. The mission gave me purpose. When the road got long and hard. The mortgage, the marriage, and the mission built the man I am. Some nights we sat at the kitchen table, doing everything to keep things stable, counting dollars, making plans, trusting tomorrow with joined hands. There were arguments and growing pains, unexpected losses, unexpected gains, but every challenge somehow became another reason to stay in the game. Because love isn't just a feeling, love is showing up consistently. Even when you're tired, even when it's difficult, anybody can start, few people stay. The mortgage, the marriage, and the mission. Three things that changed my life. The mortgage taught responsibility. The marriage taught sacrifice. The mission gave me purpose. When the road got long and hard. The mortgage, the marriage, and the mission built the man I am. Strongest men I know are chasing freedom from responsibility. They're finding meaning through it, because purpose usually arrives disguised as obligation. Build the life, stay the course. Now the house feels smaller somehow, because the kids are growing up now. Photographs fill every wall, proof that time outruns us all. But if I had to do it again, knowing every struggle ahead, I'd still choose this road tonight, without a second thought in sight. Because the greatest rewards I found never came from fooling around. They came from commitments kept and promises protected. The mortgage, the marriage, and the mission. Three things that changed my life. The mortgage taught responsibility. The marriage taught sacrifice. The mission gave me purpose. When the road got long and hard. The mortgage, the marriage, and the mission built the man I am. The mortgage, the marriage, and the mission, and I choose them all again. Because meaning lives where commitment wins. out to be the things that lifted me up. The hardest fight I ever had wasn't with the world. Yeah. I spent years blaming everyone else for the cards I was dealt and the pain I felt, pointing fingers at circumstance, waiting on somebody to give me a chance. I cursed the road and cursed the rain, cursed the losses and the pain, never realizing the truth all along. The biggest battle was at home. Every morning in the mirror glass, a question waited every pass. Would I stay the same old man, or become the one I knew I can? The day I stopped making excuses, everything changed. The man in the mirror won. The fight finally ended. The doubts got smaller, the vision got bigger. The man in the mirror won. When I chose discipline, when I chose growth, when I chose to begin. Nobody saved me from the struggle. Nobody carried me through trouble. The breakthrough came when I understood responsibility was actually good, because ownership is power. Built one decision every hour. Every promise kept to myself became another brick of wealth. Not money and wealth, I'm talking character. The kind that survives disaster, the kind nobody can steal, because it's forged from something real. The world stayed hard, I became harder. The man in the mirror won. The fight finally ended. The doubts got smaller, the vision got bigger. The man in the mirror won. When I chose discipline, when I chose growth, when I chose to begin. Most people think victory looks like trophies and applause. Sometimes victory looks like keeping promises to yourself for one more day. Stay the course. Keep growing. Now when I look into those eyes, I see every sacrifice, every failure turn lesson, every setback turn blessing. The road is still long ahead. There are mountains left to climb, yeah, but something fundamental changed. The fire finally found its flame, because confidence isn't loud, it's earned quietly and proud. Through thousands of choices nobody sees, made consistently. The man in the mirror won. The fight finally ended. The doubts got smaller, the vision got bigger. The man in the mirror won. When I chose discipline, when I chose growth, when I chose to begin. The man in the mirror won. And the future opened wide, because everything changed the day I changed inside. beat the version of me that was holding me back. Everything changed the day I looked in the mirror. Yeah, I used to blame the town I grew in, blame bad luck for what I was doing, blame the cause of life dealt me, blame everybody but me. Said the system held me back, said success was off my track. Always had another reason why my dreams never got off the ground to fly. Then one morning it hit me hard, like lightning through a dark backyard. If nothing changes, nothing changes, and excuses don't build greatness. The truth hurts, but the truth sets free. The day I quit blaming everybody was the day my life turned around. The day I quit blaming everybody was the day I found solid ground. I stopped looking out the window, started looking inside, and that's when the road to victory finally came alive. Suddenly get easier, the mountains didn't get any smaller, the bill still came every month, the pressure still weighed a ton. But something changed within me, I finally took responsibility for every choice and every step, for every promise I hadn't kept. And strangely enough that felt good, because ownership always should, when you realize your future's tied to the decisions you decide. Excuses feel safe, growth feels uncomfortable. The day I quit blaming everybody was the day my life turned around. The day I quit blaming everybody was the day I found solid ground. I stopped looking out the window, started looking inside, and that's when the road to victory finally came alive. The strongest thing a man can say is not, it's their fault. The strongest thing a man can say is, I'll handle it. That's where power begins. Whoa, take control. Whoa, on your own. Now every sunrise feels different, because I know it's in my hands. Not every circumstance, but every response and every plan. I've still got dreams to chase ahead, still got mountains left unsaid. But now I know the path is clear, one disciplined day, one focused year. And if somebody hears this song, feeling stuck for way too long, maybe this message reaches through the same way it once reached me too. The day I quit blaming everybody was the day my life turned around. The day I quit blaming everybody was the day I found solid ground. I stopped looking out the window, started looking inside, and that's when the road to victory finally came alive. The day I quit blaming everybody was the day I became free. because the person holding me back was staring right at me. Can't control everything, but you can't control what happens next. Some roads don't end, they just become memories. Headlights cutting through the midnight rain, running circles through a heart full of pain. Got your old blue jeans on the passenger seat, and your goodbye still echoing back at me. The radio's playing our favorite song. Funny how memories can ride this long. Every mile marker feels like yesterday. Every turn reminds me why you walked away. I thought forever was something we had, now forever feels like sunset. A ghost riding shotgun in this old Chevrolet, following me through another lonely state. I keep driving, but I can't outrun you. It's the last turn before goodbye, the last time I see your eyes, the last stretch of road where your shadow rides. The last turn before goodbye, where forever finally dies, and all that's left is moonlight and tail lights. The last turn before goodbye. Dancing underneath county fair lights, holding you close on warm summer nights. Back when the future looked simple and clear, back before distance and doubt appeared. People say time heals everything, but time still hears your name in the wind. Still finds your smile in every small town, still turns my world upside down. Maybe some stories aren't meant to stay, maybe some angels fly away. Maybe love isn't measured by how long it lasts, maybe it's measured by what remains after the crash. Every highway still leads through you. It's the last turn before goodbye, the last time I see your eyes, the last stretch of road where your shadow rides. The last turn before goodbye, where forever finally dies, and all that's left is moonlight and tail lights. The last turn before goodbye. Maybe letting go is the hardest kind of break. Maybe healing starts when you stop trying to save a love that's already gone, a chapter already closed. Maybe some roads end so another one can open. Let her go, let her go. The rain finally breaks above the trees, and dawn arrives with a cooler breeze. I pull over where the highway bends and realize this isn't where my story ends. The hurt is real, but so is hope, and hope is stronger than most people know. The road ahead still calls my name, and life keeps moving just the same. So I put the truck back into gear, leave behind another year, and watch your memory disappear inside the mirror. It's the last turn before goodbye, the last time last turn before goodbye. And for the first time, I'm alright. Sometimes the hardest turn is the one that finally sets you free. Most people saw a piece of land. I saw the future. Started with a nigger on the edge of town. Nothing fancy, just a patch of ground, a few fence posts and a vision in mind, bigger than the property line. Everybody asked what I planned to do. I said build something that'll outlive me too. They laughed a little, shook their heads, but the dream kept growing instead. I wasn't buying dirt, I was buying possibility, a place where roots could grow for generations after me. Big things begin in small places. 1 acre, 1 dream, 1 legacy. That's all it really takes. 1 acre, 1 dream, 1 legacy. Built through faith and sacrifice. 1 generation plants, another generation grows. 1 acre, 1 dream, 1 legacy, and the story keeps going. Years passed and the work got real. Long weekends behind the wheel, building fences, planting trees, turning vision into memories. Children running through the grass, watching seasons slowly pass, learning values under open skies that no classroom could provide. The land taught patience, the land taught stewardship, the land taught responsibility, and the value of ownership. What you build today can bless tomorrow. 1 acre, 1 dream, 1 legacy. That's all it really takes. 1 acre, 1 dream, 1 legacy. Built through faith and sacrifice. 1 generation plants, another generation grows. 1 acre, 1 dream, 1 legacy, and the story keeps going. A legacy isn't measured by how much you consume. It's measured by what remains after you're gone, and who benefits from it. Plant the seed, watch it grow. Hey! One day my grandson might stand on this same piece of land, never knowing every sacrifice that helped create this life. And honestly, that's alright, because the mission wasn't recognition. The mission was creating opportunity for the next generation. The dream got bigger than me, somewhere along the way, and that's when I knew it had become a legacy. 1 acre, 1 in the future will grow strong. The land was never the goal. The legacy was. Funny thing about the last name, you inherit it first, then spend a lifetime defining it. Yeah. I grew up hearing stories told about the men who came before. Hard hands, long days, simple lives built on honor, faith, and sacrifice. Back then it was just a name, written on papers all the same. I never understood the weight of carrying generations on my plate. But life has a way of teaching fast. Their reputations often last longer than money, trucks, or land. Longer than the years a person stands. A name gets inherited, a reputation gets earned. The last name hits different now than it did when I was young. The last name hits different now. After everything we've overcome, every promise kept, every battle fought, every lesson handed down. The last name hits different now, and I'm proud to wear it now. Chase individual dreams, thinking success belonged to me. Then I realized every step I take reflects the family name I carry. Now when people meet my children, I think about what they'll remember, not the things we bought or owned, but the standards we lived under. Because names grow stronger over time when values survive the climb. And every generation has a choice to strengthen or weaken that voice. Legacy isn't automatic, it's maintained daily. The last name hits different now than it did when I was young. The last name hits different now. After everything we've overcome, every promise kept, every battle fought, every lesson handed down. The last name hits different now, and I'm proud to wear it now. One day my children will carry this name without me, and what it means to them depends on what it means to me today. Carry it well, make it count, make it count. Maybe someday my grandson stands on this same piece of family land and hears the stories that we told about the people who stayed bold. I hope he understands success starts with character first and best. And a family's greatest inheritance isn't wealth, it's confidence. The confidence that comes from knowing your roots were built by people growing through hardship, faith, and discipline again and again and again. The last name hits different now than it did when I was young. The last name hits different now. After everything we've overcome, every promise kept, every battle fought, every lesson handed down, the last name hits different now. And I'm proud to wear it now. The last name hits different now, because it's more than just a sound. It's a story still being written, and we're building it right now. The goal was never to become famous. The goal was to make the family name mean something. You can leave your hometown, but your hometown never really leaves you. Yeah. Drove back home after all these years, past the same old barns and weathered piers. The water tower still held the town's name. Funny how some things never change. Saw the football field beyond the trees, where we swore we'd leave and never need. The little place that raised us up, back when dreams were bigger than our trucks. Every corner carried memories, every road sign spoke to me, like the past was sitting in the passenger seat, riding every mile beside me. Time keeps moving, but some things stay. Just never forget where you came from. Just never forget the road you run. No matter how far, no matter how long, just never forget the place you belong. Hey, hey. Hey, the diner still serves coffee black. The old mechanic still working out back. Miss Jenny's church still rings the bell, and old Mr. Carter is doing well. A lot of faces disappeared, some moved away, some stayed right here. Some became stories people tell, some became memories time held. And standing there I finally knew success ain't always something new. Sometimes success is coming back and still knowing where you're at. The years go by, but roots go deeper. Just never forget where you came from. Just never forget the road you run. No matter how far, no matter how long, just never forget the place you belong. The building, maybe home is a feeling, maybe home is every lesson that helped you keep believing. Maybe home is a voice sun drops low beyond the fields, painting gold across the hills. And for a moment I swear I see the younger version of me, running wild down gravel roads, chasing dreams nobody knows. Certain life would take me far, never realizing how important these places are. Now I leave with gratitude for every lesson that got me through, 'cause every mile I've ever drove started right here on these roads. Just never forget where you came from. Just never forget the roads you run. No matter how far, no matter how long, just never forget the place you belong. Dust never forgets the dreams you chased. Dust never forgets the people who shaped your faith. You can chase the horizon forever, but part of you will always belong to the dust that raised you. Some folks inherit money, some inherit hard times. Some folks inherit money, some inherit hard times. I was born where the gravel meets the blacktop line, where the bills came early and the pay came behind. Daddy worked still, mama worked late. Both taught me patience, both taught me faith. Hand-me-down boots in a second-hand truck. Learned real young life don't care about look. Rain on the roof and he barely worked. Still found a way to make every dollar stretch. Friday night lights in a kind of fair crowd. Dreams are big, but we never talk loud around. Here you earn every inch you keep. Nothing comes easy and nothing comes cheap. The world got heavy, but we got stronger. We were raised on hard times, raised on sacrifice, raised where the strong survive and the weak think twice. Raised on hard times, but we never broke. Every scar became a lesson, every struggle gave us hope. Every struggle gave us hope. Saw neighbors lose farms that worked all their lives, still show up smiling and helping others survive. Saw old men fixing fences in the pouring rain like toughness was stitched into their veins. Everybody around here carries hidden weight, trying to feed families while fighting fate. But nobody complains more than they must. They just keep showing up because that's what we trust. I've been knocked down, I've been counted out. I've had moments filled with fear and doubt, but every storm taught me who I am. A stubborn soul with a working man's hands. The road got rough, we kept rolling. We were raised on hard times, raised on sacrifice, raised where the strong survive and the weak think twice. Raised on hard times, but we never broke. Every scar became a lesson, every struggle gave us hope. sunset paints the fields in gold, like stories my grandfather told about surviving droughts and hard years with faith stronger than fear. I carry those lessons every day, every mile and every highway, because roots run deep where I come from, and quitting never gets the job done. If tomorrow brings another fight, our faces standing upright, 'cause hard times made me who I am, and I wouldn't change a single damn thing. We were raised on hard times, raised on sacrifice, raised where the strong survive and the weak think twice. Raised on hard times, but we never broke. Every scar became a lesson, every struggle gave us hope. Raised on hard times, raised on grit and pride, raised on faith and fire that never died. The hard times didn't destroy us. They introduced us to ourselves. Deep southern baritone, driven outlaw attitude, confident blue collar swagger, emotionally motivation over in the life stayed on by pure determination, not because of luck or good situation. Daddy worked until his hands went numb just to make sure tomorrow would come. Back then I made myself a promise, standing in a house full of honest hardship. If effort truly changes fate, I give everything it takes. I wasn't chasing money, I was the boy who refused to stay broke, refused to let the struggle write my story. The boy who refused to stay broke, turned pressure into fuel and glory. One dream, one plan, one long road ahead. I was a boy who refused to stay broke, and that decision changed everything, and that decision changed everything. Everybody wants the final picture, nobody talks about the years it took to get there. The sacrifices hidden underground before success finally comes around. I miss parties, skip vacations, stay committed through frustration, studying while others slept, keeping promises I made to myself. The road got lonely now and then, but loneliness built determined men, and determination became my friend. Again and again and again, comfort was tempting, purpose was stronger. I was the boy who refused to stay broke, refused to let the struggle write my story. The boy who refused to stay broke, turned pressure into fuel and glory. One dream, one plan, one long road ahead. I was the boy who refused to stay broke, and that decision changed everything, and that decision changed everything. Hey. Hey. Everybody wants a final picture, nobody talks about the years it took to get there. The sacrifices hidden underground before success finally comes around. I miss parties, skip vacations, stay committed through frustrations, studying while others slip, keeping promises I made to myself. The road got lonely now and then, but loneliness built determined men, and determination became my friend. Again and again and again, comfort was tempting, purpose was stronger. I was the boy who refused to stay broke, refused to let the struggle write my story. The boy who refused to stay broke, turned pressure into fuel and glory. One dream, one plan, one long road ahead. I was a boy who refused to stay broke, and that decision changed everything. And that decision changed everything. Most people underestimate the power of small, consistent actions, repeated for years. It's what lives change, not overnight, but over time. Whoa, stay hungry. Whoa, keep building. Now I look back across those years, and every setback becomes clear. They weren't roadblocks after all, they were training for a bigger call. Because wealth isn't only what you own, it's becoming stronger than you've ever known. It's creating options for your family and writing a different legacy. The journey's far from finished still, I got bigger mountains left to climb. But one thing I'll never forget is where the fire first began. I was the boy who refused to stay broke, refused to let the struggle write my story. The boy who refused to stay broke, turned pressure into fuel and glory. One dream, one plan, one long road ahead. I was the boy who refused to stay broke, and that decision changed everything. And that decision changed everything. I was the boy who refused to stay broke, and someday they'll know the dream started long before the success ever showed. Another Friday night, another highway, another bottle trying to tell me lies. Yeah, got a cracked rear view and a dashboard light, 300 miles from sleeping tonight. Town disappeared in the dust behind, but the ghost of yesterday still right. Used to think she was forever mine, like county roads and power lines. Now her picture's gone from the passenger side, but a memory still takes the ride. I put my pain in a bottle, tried drowning every regret, but every sip keeps bringing back things I can't forget. The jukebox keeps playing the same old songs, and every word reminds me of where I went wrong. Whiskey don't know my name, but it keeps calling me the same. Every night, every mile, every lonely pouring rain. Whiskey don't know my scars, don't know this broken heart, but it burns like her goodbye every time it hits the dark. Whiskey don't know my name, but it knows my pain. Seen truckers, welders, factory men trying to outrun where they been. Seen strong hearts lose a fight on the neon lights at midnight. Everybody's carrying something heavy, everybody's fighting unseen wars. Somewhere smiles like armor place, some high behind no bar doors. The bartender nods from across the room like he understands my truth. No questions asked, just another glass and another excuse. But the deeper I sink, the clearer I see. The bottle ain't healing what's killing me. Whiskey don't know my name, calling me the same. Every night, every mile, every lonely pouring rain. Whiskey don't know my scars, my pain. Maybe healing ain't found at the bottom of a glass. Maybe moving forward means letting go of the past. Maybe freedom ain't running, maybe freedom is staying long enough to face everything you've been escaping. Sunrise coming through the fog, morning breaking over Arkansas. Bottle empty on the seat beside me, but something finally feels different. Maybe I ain't who I was, maybe that's enough. Maybe scars on the signs of weakness, maybe they're proof of love. The road keeps rolling, the sky turns golden. For the first time in forever, I feel hope taking hold. Whiskey don't know my name, and it don't get to anymore. I'm done giving in my story, done settling those scores. Whiskey don't know my scars, don't own this heart of mine. I'm still standing, still driving, still crossing every line. Whiskey don't know my name, and that's alright. Some roads lead home, some roads lead forward. The trick is knowing the difference.